Do you guys look around at the conference standings and see where you are, especially with the games coming in this week?
No, me personally, I haven't. I just know we're somewhere at the top. I just know we right now we're fighting at the top, and we're just taking it one game at a time. And these next couple games are important for us.
Sin,
Yeah.
you were pretty blunt. Sorry, was Mike? Were you
No, you're
gonna
fine.
answer?
You're
Okay,
fine.
sorry. Sin, you were pretty blunt after Georgia saying that it was about you guys motivating yourselves. And now, obviously, you went out and beat Texas. How nice was it to see everybody get motivated and go out there and get the victory?
Well, after the Georgia loss, I think we lost that game because we didn't make shots, and so like I said, it was a personal thing with us that we had to check ourselves and find time to come in the gym after that game to get our confidence and see the ball go in. And I think that's what we did coming into the Texas A&M game. Everybody was confident, and I think we didn't think as much. We just rather played.
Each of you were pretty on fire from the three-point line against A&M. Was that just the way that game went? Can we expect to see a lot more of that this season?
Well, like Sindarius said, in Georgia game, we didn't make any shots. We were off, but we knew that we would have a good feeling at the Texas A&M game, and everything was going fine with us. The shots was going in, and hopefully we keep doing it in the whole season.
I mean, guys, it's like Sin said before, you're somewhere at the top, but is there a part of you that says, oh my gosh, there's a month left or a few weeks left, and we are fighting for the SEC championship? That's got to be, just because you hadn't done it before.
Yeah, it is. But we try not to get into it and try not to get excited because it can always change and we can always go in a slump and things momentum switch. So we try not to get ourselves big-headed or anything like that. We try to stay in the moment and do what we've been doing since we've been here, and that's taking everything one day at a time, one game at a time, and not looking past anybody. So, and that's all you can do right now.
To be honest, to me, it's like, oh my God, we got LSU on Wednesday. Oh my God, we got Kentucky on Saturday. Just one game at a time. We don't even worry about that.
I assume y'all have taken a look at Simmons on film. By
Not
today.
yet.
Not yet.
I haven't, no.
You seen him on TV or anything? Or?
Not yet.
No, I don't really watch basketball like that.
Yeah.
Unless
Well, then in the abstract, a 6'10" guy who can play outside and inside. And
he's a good player.
What do you do against him?
I played against him in high school, but for his college, I haven't watched any. I only sit and watch NBA, but it's like certain games I gotta watch. But I'm not really a person that sits and watch basketball all day, unless it's I'm coming in and watching film on our next opponent. So, but other than that, I don't really sit in my room and watch TV.
And we all gotta understand that we play our type of defense is way different. It's way different to all those teams that play in the SEC. So we play all the floors. So I think it's gonna bother him a little bit. I don't know. We might have something for him. I don't know. I have no idea because I haven't watched film or anything. We haven't even talked to coach yet. So let's see how it goes.
You guys haven't played against Simmons or scouted him yet, but a lot of people compare him to Magic Johnson. Big, tall guy that can still run the point. I'm sure both of you guys have seen Magic in the highlight films. Just how do you think you could defend a guy like that? What's the secret?
Like when it's a guy like that, as far as I know, everybody says he's great, and he's a great player and everything. Give him credit for what he do, but we just try to disrupt him, guard him best way we can. Don't let him get a feel, and just do what we do. The only thing we can do is control what we can control, and that's our effort. And guarding him and making things difficult for him, and that's what we're going to try to do.
We know that he's gonna do his thing, so we just gotta contain him, take pride on in each position, and just trying to get that win.
And he's not the only player, so
Yeah,
you know, like,
exactly.
they got
Yeah.
Blakeney's pretty good. Quarterman just had a
Yeah.
triple-double a couple games ago, and Hornsby can shoot the ball. He's one of the best shooters in the conference. So, you know, we're not really focused just on him.
Yeah.
You know, they still have a team, and that's what we got to keep in mind.
Sam, for you personally, how good did it feel to get those outside shots working on Saturday against Texas A&M? And as a team, how good is it for you guys to get those outside shots? How much fun of a game is it when all those shots are falling like that?
For me, it was real fun. It seemed like every time I shot the ball, the rim got bigger and bigger, and so I just kept shooting it. And I mean, it was just good for confidence and for me to shoot the ball good away. I usually always play good at home, and to get a good game away and at a good point of time of the season playing against Texas A&M was big for me and personally, and just for the team, for us to get a win on the road versus the top 10 team was big for us in the program and for hopefully the NCAA tournament.
For either of you, you kind of answered it, but what do you remember about LSU last year, and how hard is it for a team that has so many three-point guys when you have a guy like Simmons that you have to play off of as well?
I think it's way different because Ben Simmons is the one that bring the ball up the court. So he's the one that create for everybody. You just got to see if we got to watch film.
Last year's team was, like Mike said, it was a different team. You know, whereas Quarterman played the point last year, and they ran things through him. Whereas this year, a lot of things go through Ben, and it's going to be our defense is going to have to change a little because usually the point guard have to stop the ball. So now the point guard stop Ben, bring the ball up court. So, but we'll figure things out when we meet with Coach later on today, and just go from there.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good. 12:50, yeah.
Cindy, you said he's played against Simmons in high school?
Yeah, when I was at Oak Hill, it was his first year at Mount Verde, and he put on a show there too.
I was going to ask you, was it evident then that he
No,
was...
it was. I think it was like his first game in the States, and no one knew who he was. Nobody on our team knew who he was. Even our coach didn't know who he was. Like he just came out of surprise and like started blocking and dunking. Well, he wasn't bringing the ball up court though. He wasn't. He was just like he was young. He was only 9th grade, so he was doing what freshmen do in high school at that time is effort plays, dunking, rebounding, blocking, and we was like, who is this kid? And I mean, he impacted the game, and without him, if they didn't have him, we would have won. That's all I can say. If he impacted the game.
Mike, I know you're all about the team, but what does 1,000 points in your career mean to you?
It means a lot. Been alone for years. You know, it's just up and downs, and finally I got to the point that I can show that I can score. So really happy about it. No really to worry about it. Just gotta keep winning. That's what is important.
Guys, particularly in SEC play, opponents have hit a lot of three-pointers on you guys. Just what's the problem on three-point defense? Is it getting beat off the dribble up top, or you guys just not sticking on the wings?
I think it's definitely us guards. We got to do a better job at guarding the ball, and most threes coming off of driving kicks. So we got to do a better job with guarding the ball and stopping penetration, so they can't get those kick-out threes and stuff like that. And some teams just been having great shooting nights, and you know, when they having a night like that, it's nothing you can really do, but try to guard them the best way you can.